One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Charlotte's offense will have first crack at this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The give to the back. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out and they'll take over for the first time in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to throw. It's Alford. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback's got the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Takes it from the gun on third down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Fine.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Under fire. Got room to work. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? Slings it downfield. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown 49ers.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And the returner will be dragged down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Alford. This time it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Curry. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the right side. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Let's go. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Harold. He wants it all. Touchdown, Niners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Ballard. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Going for it that deep in your own end, just outsmarting yourself. Offense set up, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Scanning the field, it's Alford. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lucas. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lucas. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Booker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Alford. Looking to buy time. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. The give, and tick, 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 tick. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Fighting off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed.